So a move for a pinch hitter is coming here, and he'll jump into quite an RBI spot. The bases are loaded. Still nobody out in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cave on the move.
You're scoring.
But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonathan Beyond.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry.
Hang on. Right here,
and indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Only chance is a bare hand. Just late. He's safe. A major league effort, but he couldn't finish. Reyes Maranta is on.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big sixth inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
And as we jump into action here, we've currently got a runner at first with 2 down in the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Big Dog Blondie is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the cove and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 43. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The San Francisco Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Robbie Ray gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. And as we welcome you into this one, we find runners at first and second here with nobody out in the inning. Ready now, Big Dog Blondie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Line to the right side. Reyes is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now. Reyes Maranta is on the pitch.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
The left fielder, number 23, Big Dog Blondie.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Now both runners are across. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Pick up 3 runs on 3 hits.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. San Francisco used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Number 31 earns his first win of the season.
Here now is up.
And as we join our ball game here, our situation finds the bases empty with 1 gun in the inning. Standing in, Big Dog Blondie. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there, 2 gone. Randall Delgado is on to pitch.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win.
And as we set the stage for you here, currently 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Into the box, Big Dog Blondie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he hit it.
On to first, and they get the double play. Randall Delgado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning. And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York. So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second, and still only 1 out. Eric Espinoza comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
The left fielder, number 23, Big Dog Blondie.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel.
And as we set the stage for you here, currently 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Stepping into the box, Big Dog Blondie, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. Chris Davinsky comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th.
And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning.
Leading off for the Giants.
Leading off the inning, Big Dog Blondie, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That way to square up on
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up.
Chris Davinsky comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th.
Truly. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 2 quick outs here in the second. In now, big dog Blondie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Miller sets. First pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Into the box now, number 6. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, big dog Blondie. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To first. Rizzo was there. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. The 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Into the bleachers and gone.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game. But
striding in once again, Vaughn Guerrero. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blondie has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there. At the plate, big dog Blondie.
Big dog Blondie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center. center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Suarez is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
When you're down late, every run you score, no matter what the inning, puts a little doubt in the other team's mind. And after this triple, the lead is only 2. So a long ball, and we're all tied up, people.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Oh, and Hayward shoots off the cannon. He is out at home plate.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Shelby Miller earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Madison Bumgarner takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. Keone Kela records the save, his 10th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious...
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Big Dog Blondie.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Bellinger looking up into the bleachers and gone. Seth Lugo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Carlo Garcia earned his 5th win of the year. Robbie Ray was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Giants.
This manager looks to get his team's offense producing more consistently.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for San Francisco, left fielder, Big Dog Lund.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he is in there. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run. Reyes Maranta.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage.